Hello YouTube, Jedamon2005 here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Fuwa Juzo from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. Or it's, Decker Rick Medina if you're watching Power Rangers Samurai. But it's mostly Juzo, who's also the Snake Orphanok from Vi's. But whatever. So anyway, we have this pretty nifty guy, our first Sentai Viren. We see Fuwa Juzo all over the box. We see him there. The show logo. Forgot what words. The name in Japanese. This was an exclusive, so I think it says that on here somewhere, or it did. I don't know. But he was exclusive. It's got nothing actually on this side except more figure picture. And this side it's got his name again. It says Samurai Sentai Shinkenger, just like their boxes. On the back we see him from the back, him with his penis Uramasa, and then these things that he comes with. And if you're wondering why I refer to it as that, go watch Power Rangers Samurai and watch Rick Medina stroke that sword. So here's Juzo. Oh shit. Juzo, hands, sword holder, thing to hold this to his back. The Nanashi sword for when his Uramasa was broken. The broken Uramasa, and then of course the full sword. So let's get all this out. Red Ranger, you'll be my opponent. So here's Juzo. Don't fall over. Behave. His sword, epic sword. Nanashi derp sword. Sheath. Broken Uramasa, Uramasa blade, and sword holder. Okay, so this is the sword holder. There's a plug in his back, and I'm just going to plug it in. Here, I had to find the plug. It was kind of hidden. It's like way up here by his shoulder. Okay, so we'll put that back. This is his sword holder. Right here, you can see it's just pretty plain. Sword does fit all the way in the holder. For whatever reason, with this sword, they decided to leave the sheath hollow instead of pulling the handle off. I don't know why. So here is the sword. You can see it's got all of the ridges and the detailing. The handle looks pretty cool, right? Uramasa. And then here's the broken sword, and then it's got this broken tip on the end, right here, which goes with this piece, which is the broken sword blade, right? From after he got done dueling Takeru, his sword was in a couple of pieces, and he was all sad, and then oh shit, what's his name? Akumaru came along and fixed it. And then here's the Nanashi blade he used in the meantime. The little derp sword, which I just think looks funny. Alright, so we're going to put that away, because that's just silly looking. Now, we can attach this back here into his back, by putting it turning this sideways. We got a couple of pegs on the back of this. So one peg is going to go, there's a hole right here in his back. So we'll put that one in there. Put that one in there. And then we're going to line this up here and just kind of squeeze it in through there. Or some such thing. Into the hole. Put it in the hole, bro. That's your home. Don't you want to go in your home? Alright. Actually, I don't think it's in. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's pull this piece off. And actually, we'll do it this way. We'll put this peg in first. Alright, now it's in. You can see that it's in. We'll peg this into his back. This is actually an easier way of doing it than trying to be stupid. And then we'll just line up this peg. And there we go. So here's it stretched across his back. We can put his sword in there. Right? It goes this way, I believe. and try to get his shoulder out the way. Alright, so let's look at the figure. So here's Juzo. Look at his head. Like, this is epic. This is an epic. I love Juzo. I think he looks pretty badass. We got like this crystal skull thing going on here. And then we got the arms. More skull type things in his shoulders, all little skeleton parts. His waist. More bone things all down his arms and his legs. And then all the shiny, glowy red. Looking really cool. The back, which we keep seeing, we got that spine thing coming down here behind the sword. Juzo's butt there. That's cool, I guess. Articulation-wise, his head, really good motion on his head. We can move his shoulders. These will move, so that won't affect too much. His arms, we got really good arm articulation. Obviously, it's not even hindered by having this. I mean, certain things, if you want to try and shove his arm straight back, it's going to stop, but I mean, you can move it around it. So it's not like that's too big of a deal. His legs, he gets pretty good motion on his legs, even with all this bone things every which direction. Nothing's really stopping him from getting into some pretty, badass poses, I guess, with his legs. So we're going to have him hold the sword because I think this is like one of the most badass swords ever. So let's get some sword holding hands out. And we'll try and do this like pose on the back of the box, this two-handed sword hold. Alright, so we got those, and these are the sword holding hands. Oops, right here, I just dropped one of them. We'll put these on him. Alright, so the standard SH.Figuarts procedure. Come on, come on. Don't be a doofus face. There we go. Love it. The second I move him out of frame. Oh, I'll go on now. Oh, wolves. The other hand. Alright. Now that his hands have stopped being little bitches, they're in. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this leg out here, I guess, and twist him. And bring this leg out. Or something. Let's get the sword in this hand. I believe this is the top hand. Bring it around here. And then slide this hand through it as well. Oh, shit. Come on. I have to bring his hands together to do it. Like this. Go through. There we go. It's in both hands. Bring his arms down a little. Okay, turn his head. And now we just have to get the legs in place, which is always easier said than done. Except in this case. Okay, that's good enough. I mean, I think the ones on the box are a little bit further apart or something, but I mean, this is fine. There's I think the sword should be like turned a little. Oh shit. See, this is what happens when I touch things. I shouldn't have touched it. I should just left it alone, left well enough alone, and pretended to just go with it. But no, I had to touch it. And oh, good. Look, it comes out of the base if you want, or wondering. Oh, look, and it comes completely apart. That's always helpful. I don't know why they would do that to me. Douchebags. Okay. You know what? No, this is good. We'll leave his sword just like this. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Alright. So, Uramasa. And Juzo. I guess, because Juzo came with Uramasa. So, I really like this figure. I like Shinkenger a lot, and I like Juzo. So, I think that if you have a ShinkenRed, or I guess a Gold, because he did fight Gold that one time in the movie and such. Either one, you can sit there and pose him fighting, or just put him out. I mean, he looks pretty badass on his own like this, but you can get ShinkenRed in there with his Shinkenmaru, and get some dueling stances in there, and they can fight and chaos it up, I guess, just destroy things. But I love Juzo. He's a very well done figure. I mean, look how beautiful he is, and he's got that sword. The sword's awesome. That's pretty much it. Until next time, check out the podcast website, Ramboards, Writers, Rangers, and Rambles.com, bring you the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.